Hello friends, I'm Ajesh Ashudharan. Welcome to our channel TechCorner English, where we break down the complex topic into bite-sized, easy to understand pieces. Today we are going to share you 10 tips so that you will be able to reduce your house wiring costs and make it much better. So in a house wiring, the electrical system or electrical part plays a vital role more in costing, in safety, and even more in perfection as well. So at every aspect, house wiring is very important part to see. I know many of the people who are much interested in paint, selective of paints and furniture, the interior designs, all those stuffs. But most of the people doesn't know that it is very much important to taken care of electrical system because it complies the main part of safety. Even if you get a lack of furniture, the best in the world furniture in your home, and you are buying a low quality cables, low quality electrical system, which can make you burn all these lakhs of furnitures within a second. So it's very much important to put all your effort and focus on a house wiring things when you're doing a house wiring. Before starting the video, please do subscribe our channel. Please do press bell button so that you will be getting all the videos whenever we post it. So let's start into the video. So first, let us understand in deeper what is the agenda of this video. As I told in the intro, we are going to share you the tips for cost effective and efficient house wiring. So where it becomes important is that it not only help you in reducing the cost, it also helps you in improving the efficiency in house wiring. So as you know, like for anything to make it much better, we need strategic planning and thoughtful considerations. So here are 10 tips which will help you achieve a better result. So first and most important thing, not only in this electrical or in this particular topic, a detailed plan and a drawing. If you know, like not only for this electrical thing, even if you're civil constructions or even if you're mechanical things, a detailed plan and drawings plays a much important and vital role. Because a detailed plan or a drawing can serve you around 60 to 80% of information of your project without any confusions. We can even plan more for buying the things, procuring things in bulk. So there are lots of advantages. Even in our case, if you have a detailed plan or drawing, you can even know how many points are there, power points are there, how many switch sockets are there, how many 15 ampere sockets are there, and where is the position of the dB, and how much cable you require. All those things you can calculate through a drawing as well. So if you know like you need a 200 meters of cable, then definitely you can purchase 200 or 220 meter of cable, so that in a single go you will get all the materials. Even if you are buying in bulk, then definitely there will be discounts as well. And apart from that, even if you are doing with a detailed plan and drawing, even if your future for maintenance things or particular aspects, it's better. You can even trace out all the things where the cable is going, where the cable is conduit is done, all those things. Even in future for maintenance purpose, it is easy to understand if you have a detailed drawing and planning. So this is the same which is even explained in here. Plan before you wire. Create a detailed plan outlining the location of outlets, switches, and fixtures. This minimizes unnecessary wiring, reducing cost and avoiding costly revisions. So this is what I already told you. So first and the most important thing is that create a detailed plan and drawing. So let's go to the second tip. It's choose the right wiring type and piping. As you know, there are even in our last video we already explained you, there are lots of complaints. Even our state board, even the national, even international IEC standards have different types of compliances. So it's very important that you meet all these compliances, because if you are doing a cabling where 1.5 square mm required, you are doing at 0.5 or 1 square mm, definitely it will create you a harm, because it will burn your wires. Or even if it find out by the authority, then you will be punished or you will be penalized, or you want to be again do the rewiring. This will give you a double cost. So it's very much important that you choose the right wiring type. So even there are different types of wiring as well, ring type. So there are different types, so which we will discuss later. So it is very much important you choose the right wiring. And piping. Piping is very much, because slab piping is where we can save lots of, if you are precise slab piping, and even in the slab piping, if you avoid much of the horizontal piping, maximum try to make vertical piping, so that even in the future you will be able to save lots of cost. Because I will explain you, if you are planning to expand something, or if you want to drill your wall for a future piping, if you are having more horizontal thing, means definitely a standard way to do the slab piping is vertical one. So the technician who will be doing won't be the part of your installation teams, right? So definitely the team will be coming a different one, or you will be calling different person for maintenance. So he won't be knowing that how the your slab piping. So he assumes that your slab piping is vertical, but actually it was horizontal. So what he does, he will do the drilling considering that this is vertical. So definitely this will impact your conduit, it will break, or even if it creates a breakage of your cable as well. So it's better to do vertical slab piping than horizontal slab piping. Maximum avoid the horizontal slab piping. So it will definitely help you. So the same is explained in this slide as well. Select the right wiring. Choose wiring types that meet local codes and your specific needs. Consider alternatives like aluminum wiring to save cost while ensuring safety. So there is another option, like as you know, the copper cables are more costlier. You can even use the alternative, it's like aluminum wiring. But aluminum wiring, there are even disadvantages, that size will be more. If you have a size constraint, definitely you want to go for copper wiring. So that is like something which you can consider, but it's not a mandatory thing you should go for aluminum. You can go with copper as well, but still try to choose the right wiring type and piping. So it can even save you piping cost, wiring cost, all those things. And the third tip, which is optimize DB outlet and switch placement. This is actually a strategic placement for efficiency, as I explained in this line, because if you plan this much better, you can save cost to even 20 to 30%. I will explain you why it is. Because first of all, let us explain the DB. So as a standard practice, the main DB should be in a centralized manner, like in your house it should be in a center part, so that the cable sizes will be uniformly distributed. Otherwise what happens is that if you are placing your DB somewhere to the front side of your house or back side of your house, definitely the cable length will be very much more. So if you are placing the DBs at centralized places and easy to accessible, so DBs should be at easy to accessible places, that is even all safety standard. So if you are placing at centralized, then the cable length you can even save a lot. And there is one more tip I can tell you in this particular point, is that try to make your main DB nearer to your kitchen. Because if you see, most of the power outlets will be we are using at on kitchens, like oven, fridge and heaters, so and so, like there are many things which we be using in kitchen. But even in other rooms, maybe AC one power outlet, or even in washrooms there will be one. So definitely the more power points will be utilized in kitchen. So if you are considering more power points, then definitely the size of the cable at the power outlets will be also thicker, like if you want 2.5 or 4 square mm cable. So once you place this DB nearer to your kitchen, you can reduce the length of the cable which is to be required, like higher 4 square mm cable, and the 1 square mm or 1.5 square mm cable which you are taking to the light connections, you can increase the length there. But definitely the cables which is having 4 square mm or 2.5 square mm will be at higher cost, whereas the 1 square mm. So you can save the cost in that particular way. And the outlet, like outlet in the means switch points, like the plug and switch points, right? So if you place the outlet, like if you are keeping at the floor level, or if at the 500 mm from the floor, definitely the cables from the rooftop to the particular point will be more length required is. So if you are placing at the middle of the or the accessible height position, definitely you can save the cable length there. So the placing of outlets and wherever it is required, I can see nowadays because the mobile, the charging things which we are having more. So people at the time of planning, they will give 2 to 3 points extra at every location. So that will create some issue. You try to plan in such a way that if it's necessary, you place it. Otherwise, just avoid unnecessary outlets, which will not make you much which will increase your costing. That's the main thing. And the switch placement, as I outlet and switch placement is equally important. Like if you place it at proper place, you can reduce the cost. And even if you can reduce the number of switches or the points, then also your cost can be reduced. The same is being explained here as well. Strategic placement for efficiency. Place outlets and switches strategically to minimize wiring lengths. Consider furniture and appliances layout to ensure convenience without excess wiring. So this is the point where we can save the cable lengths. So coming to the third tips, use standardized components. This will help you in cost reduction. Not even at the initial cost of this particular point will be more, to be honest, but definitely this is going to save your cost in future aspects. So we can see lots of people who try to get the local brands more, because it is cheaper, right? If you are buying local brands, you can reduce the cost at initial level to a higher extent, but that is not a good practice. I will tell you where is the problem in that particular way. So if you go for a local thing, if a local brand, so if you are placing a local brand, after 1 year or 2 year, there should be some issue. The switch burned out, the socket is not working properly. So definitely you won't be getting a replacement. As you know, each brands have different sizes and it won't actually fit properly. Like even the Schneider one won't perfectly fit on Anger one or the Vigard one. So definitely each brand has particular dimension, sizes and all. It's not a universal standards. You can fit Schneider in the Omron in the Anger in the Polycab. There is no particular standards as of now. So if you are choosing the local brands, definitely that is not the particular model may be obsolete. You won't be getting otherwise you want to go to that particular shop to get that. Even that is not sure whether this brand is available that time. So definitely you need to change the entire switches to something else. So definitely for one switch you want to buy all the switch boxes separately. This is going to increase your cost. But if you are buying a Schneider or even a branded thing, Anger, definitely this brand is definitely it will be there for next 5 years or 10 years or something. So definitely you are going to get the replacements, or you are getting the same model numbers even in the market even after a long time. So this will definitely help you in particular long term cost saving actually. So the slide is saving the same cost reduction. Use widely available electrical components to reduce cost. This ensures compatibility and makes future replacement easier. So there comes the third tip. Use standardized components. And fourth one is actually it's not a compulsory thing, but definitely it is also going to help even in your future aspects as well. DIY where appropriate and proper coordination. Actually, this is if you have a skill, if you know the electrical things, if you know how to fix the things, even if you are doing something software engineer or whatever, you can even put your hand support of help in the manpower or the installation time. If you are free for surgery someday, just go and go to the site where the wiring is going on. You just try to help them. Not only in electrical, anywhere. If you can put your effort few more, then definitely you can save the labor cost. And even if your presence is there, definitely the manpower working at the site will be also more efficient. If the owner is not there, definitely they will try to spend the time, more time bus. Even though whatever, if you're giving contract, if you're giving per day job, there will be some delay which happens. But this is actually a proven thing. Like if your presence is there, even if your managers, if the contractor himself is present, then definitely the manpower efficiency will be more. But if no one is there, definitely the efficiency will be not that much. So if you are available, please do visit the sites regularly. Keep the monitoring, keep the things under you. Or even if you are willing to, if you are not have a skill to do anything, you can even play a vital role in coordination. Because as you know, this the construction of a house is the coordination between different departments. Like first we are the civil work will be happening, then electrical plumbing will be happening, again the civil work will be happening. After that, again electrical fittings, paintings, all those things. So, like, there are lots of departments which are involved in construction of a house. So definitely the coordination between, because if the civil work doesn't happen in proper time, definitely it is going to hamper the electrical work. If the electrical work is not going to happen in proper time, the civil work will be also delayed. So there should be proper coordination with the timeline, so that everything will happen at proper time. And even because this is very much important, if you are delaying your installation, the project to more, definitely the cost of the manpower, cost of the material is going to increase. It's very rare that cost of the materials or cost of the manpower gets reduced on the time which we are running, but is definitely having more chance for a hike in all these materials. So definitely the project, when you plan it, maybe for 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs, if you delay it for 6 months, 10 months, it will again increase your cost to another 2 to 3 lakhs without any, like, but you haven't changed anything, just the delay causes you loss of 2 to 3 lakhs. So definitely try to put, even this is the like present thing, like if you go on a future aspect, if you are having were participated, if you were engaged in all these activities, definitely in the future things you will be able to know where the cables are coming, where the pipe is going on, where the connections are coming. So whenever there is a service or maintenance aspect, definitely you will be able to understand, you will be able to guide the new person also. So this is the way, because most of the people doesn't know where the cables are coming, where is the main DB, from main DB how the cables are taken away to the rooms, which MCB is for particular room, which RCB, why RCB is used, why RCB is tripping. Even if you want to just switch off one of the MCB or their living room, they didn't know which MCB it is. So if you were in the installation phase, if you were actively engaged in the things, if you are monitoring the things, definitely you won't be having any doubt. You will be knowing much better, this MCB is for this room, this MCB is for this room, wire is taken through here, you can drill it this place. So this will avoid your future time, future cost, all those things. So fourth one is have a proper coordination. Fifth one is buy materials in bulk. So this one also I explained you in the first slide. If you have a detailed plan, if you have a detailed drawing, you can calculate the sockets, the cables, the boxes, the appliances, all those things you can even plan in advance before you start the work. So even if you start booking or ordering at the particular time, even in a bulk quantity, definitely you will be getting a save, definitely get a high save. As you know, like when you are going for a wholesale thing, wholesale purchase, definitely there are some cost reductions involved in it. So please buy materials in bulk, since you know, because if you buy 10 pieces one at a time and after few installation, few time you understand that okay, again 10 pieces is required, you again go. So even the travel cost is also more. If you want to go to market and buy these things, again the travel cost involved, and the discounts of the bulk won't be available at that time, and even maybe a slight increase in the price would be also matter. So definitely if you have the capability, if you have the budget, if you have the fund in you, definitely try to go to buy materials in bulk, so that you can reduce the cost to much higher extent. So this is what you even explained in the slide as well. Cost savings: purchase wiring and materials in bulk to benefit from volume discounts. This can significantly reduce overall project costs. So I hope this point is clear and it is easily understandable. It's not like a rocket science. If you buy things in higher volume, definitely there is discounts, there is some price which you won't be thinking before this, watching this video, this point. You know this, but you won't be thinking about this. Okay, this much of cost saving will, even if you go in numbers, we can see the significant difference even in this point as well. How much cost is getting reduced, even 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees you will get saved, but just because you buy materials in bulk. And sixth point is energy efficient lighting. Here also two aspects. One is the present aspects and one is the future aspect. So if you are looking for energy efficient lighting, not only lighting, I may say even energy efficient appliances, the fridge, the 5-star rated fridge, 5-star rated washing machine, the fans, BLDC fans. So all those things, even if you are taking energy efficient lighting, LED bulbs, all those things, the way where your cost will be reduced is in the cable size. If you are having a lower size or lower rated appliance, definitely you can use a low cable with a low cable size. You don't need to go for 2 square mm or 2.5 square mm or 4 square mm. You can even go for 1 square mm, even if your load is very small. So definitely, if you get an energy efficient thing, you can reduce the cost in cable to a higher extent. Not only cable, even the MCB. If you are choosing the low energy efficient lighting, maybe 20 lamps will be gives you a 5 ampere or 4 ampere, so that you can create a single 6 ampere MCB for that particular location. But if you're not using energy efficient, you may need only for you can only use for 1 MCB for 10 appliances, so 10 points. So that again will increase your MCB cost, the wiring cost, the cables from DB to the socket. So all those things, it will again increase. So try to use energy efficient lighting. And in coming to the future aspects, definitely the power save, the energy cost, where the energy consumption cost would be reduced to higher extent. If you are using a LED bulb, definitely the cost, the electricity bill which will be coming will be much lower than a non-energy efficient lighting or non-energy application. Even a BLDC fan will cost more when you purchase first time, but definitely it is going to save your cost on the long time, because it is going to give you some energy cost discounts every month in your bill, the electricity bill. This is the 6th point: use energy efficient lighting. The same thing is even explained in the slide as well. Opt for energy efficient lighting options like LED bulbs. While the upfront cost may be higher, maybe the initial cost will be higher, the long term savings make them a cost effective choice. So I hope this is clear. This is the 6th tip which we want to share. And 7th one is install conduits for future upgrades and proper earthing. Definitely we are growing, our wish also will grow, right? Definitely we are not going to satisfy in particular thing. We will be thinking of more. The market is going to change. There are more things, new things to come. Even right now I can see many of the people, even the older days there was no MCB or RCCB, it was all on the fuse, all those things. Now the people is again doing the rewiring to adopt the changes to RCCB, because it is demanding right now. So that demands, anyway it will come even after 10 years, 20 years, the market is going to change, new things are coming. Even now, even if we can see another change is that smart home things. People are going to use more smart home gadgets, smart Google Assistant things, lights even controlled by voice. So all those things, they are going to change. And for a particular thing, people needs to change the wiring or needs to add out more things. So just assume that there will be, and it's definitely it will be there. There will be future requirements, so please plan 20%, 30% extra in every aspect. Try to make few drops which you feel like it will be there. So even if you install conduits for future upgrades, definitely you don't need to again cut off your walls, again the pastry pad. So all those things you can even avoid. The paintings, all those things you can avoid if you install conduits in future upgrades. And second, and the most thing which I would want to explain, this is proper earthing. Earthing is very, very, very important. We are doing anyway the videos related to earthing in next series of videos. Earthing is very important. Earthing, if you want to keep yourself safe, your family safe, please don't try to miss this point. Earthing is very important. Even if you give double earthing, it will be very better for you. Not even if you spend some few amounts additional for this particular point, it is not going to harm you. It will definitely going to save you at any point of your time. Accidents are something which is not coming planned, right? It happens. So after happening, if you think about it, maybe the time would be over, but it's better just to avoid the accidents if you can. So please do proper earthing. Double earthing is which I suggest. Do double earthing. Even if one fails, the other will be there, so that your house will be always protected. That if you see as a shield, like a Iron Man suit, the earthing will be act as your house suit. It will protect you even better than an Iron Man protects himself. So please do that points. Even this is what even explained in this slide as well. Install conduits for future expansions or upgrades. This allows for easy additions or modification without major renovations. And here is the 8th, like properly sized circuits and ratings. Even this is also explained in the first point, the proper detailed drawing or designs. Definitely in that you will be able to know which rating MCBs are required, which are the size of the circuit, how much length it is required. So if you are giving a 6 ampere MCB for a particular load, just give 6 ampere. Don't try to give it as 16 ampere. It's a waste of cost. Even if you consider future expansion also, you are not going to use that, but use that 6 ampere MCB will save your cost. Even if you go for higher rating, definitely the cost will increase. So try to use properly sized circuits, ratings and dBs as well. If you are having a 3-phase dB, use 3-phase dB. If you are having that, please use that. So even that is explained here. Right sizing circuits. Ensure circuits are properly sized to handle the electrical load. Avoid oversizing or undersizing to maintain efficiency and safety. And the ninth point is get multiple cords. Don't depend on single person. Even if you want to buy a particular MCBs, don't try to just make decision with a one shop or something. Just go a few more shops, get few more quotation. Definitely the multiple cords will give you some competitive quotations as well, and which will help you in saving. So definitely if you have some non-persons, you can offer them, but definitely try to go for some other codes as well. Just see the market things, how the different quotations is coming. Even if one person is charging 80,000, another is charging 60,000, definitely you know there is something which is contradictory, right? So you can even think about third option, and if you find better, you can opt that. So it's not a harm if you go for multiple codes. Definitely obtain codes from multiple contractors when before hiring. So definitely not only price, you should compare the experience. Even if a contractor is very cheapest rate, he may not end up your work in the decided timeline. Definitely, as I told you, the dragging of project will also increase the cost. The saving which you were opted in the initial phase is going to harm you in the long run. So it's like you make your decision wiser, so that there won't be any like use better cost, better quality, better. Even if you can ask the previous installation, previous houses, you can enquire them how the work was, did the complete in timeline, how the behavior they have, so how the quality they keep, how the material standards they provide. So all those things if you enquire, definitely this is also going to help you. These all are small points, but if you try to keep your this in mind, definitely this will help you. This would be a good information as well. And the last but not the least, the position and number of outdoor points. This is also a optional point, but which we always see in the whenever we see, like most of the faults are happening on the outdoor. If you have outdoor lights, if you have garden pumps, garden lights, definitely because it is more exposed to the climate, the rain, all those things. So definitely the issues more than the indoor things you will be facing for outdoor. And even if you're safer side, if a thief is coming, they were trying to switch off your circuit, if the outdoor unit is separate and indoor unit separate, definitely you have some scope of something there, right? So faults are more, even if you higher heavy vehicle comes into your house premises, the cables which you taken to the underground may get damaged. Even it can cut. Even if you dig for something, piping works, then again the cable can get damaged. So all those issues are there, and if some issue happen, there is lots of cost involved to repair it. So it's better outdoor position. First of all, let us make the positions more clearer and number of outdoor points, and try to use armored cables for outdoor things. Try to use separate ELCB or MCB, MCB or RCCB, so that it will be separately isolated. Even as outside fault will not affect your internal circuit. So all those things you can take care, so that it is not going to harm you. It will always save your cost, save your time, save your precious things as well. So these are the 10 points which we thought we will discuss with you, we will share with you. House is a dream for everyone. So let's make your dream more better and more efficient. House wiring is very important in your house. So let's not focus on all the other things and leave this electrical thing, because it is also most important. You plan for next house or house, even your renovation of your existing house, please do keep all these points in your mind, which will definitely save your time, cost, and peace of mind as well. So I hope this video would have shared you much of the beneficial information which will help you in your dream house, or sharing to others, or even sharing in an interview, and which will be something which you would really enjoy. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for all your support. Please do subscribe our channel for this kind of videos. Till then, we will bye. Till then, we watch in the next video. Thank you. Take care.